What's your opinion on pineapple on pizza?
I haven't tried it actually, but so I can't make a judgment.
Ah, come on.
I do not like it. I've never tried it, but I never will.
Pineapple pizza, definitely number 2. You know, it's a pretty good mix. You think it's pretty bad at first, but you have a nice surprise once you try it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
I like it.
Not opposed to it, but it's not my thing.
I love it. It's very underrated. I mean, I don't know why people don't like it. I mean, it's a little bit eclectic, but it's good.
Thank you.
I'm a really big fan. I think it tastes delicious.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I love it. I do not. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat it with bacon, or whatever ham. No, you're supposed to eat it with ham. But I just like pineapple on pizza with like jalapenos.
Perfect. Thank you.
Just don't do it.
There are a lot of people in here you could ask.
There is.
Excuse me. How do you feel about
Sorry, 1 second.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Oh, pineapple on pizza. That is God's gift to man. Let me tell you, the pineapple is just a perfect balance with the rest of the pizza. You get the acid and the sweetness of the pineapple really balances out like the starchiness and the fattiness of the pizza. It's just a perfect combination.
Pineapple on pizza, a controversy which has survived the ages. Well, at least since 1962. But what exactly is pineapple on pizza? And for that matter, what is pizza? Where did it even come from? Now, you'd think that the history and origin of pizza was easy to figure out, but it's actually the opposite. To be honest, the theories are kind of out there. Okay, maybe that might be a bit extreme, but okay, hear me out. Persian soldiers led by their king Darius the Great were actually believed to have baked flatbreads covered with cheese and dates on their battle shields. For some reason, the Persians are eating better than me. Like, imagine them being in the middle of a battle, getting hungry, standing up and saying, "Hey guys, can we take a break for a couple minutes? I have to make my shield pizza. Need a little pick-me-up after all that conquering." Now, some historians claim that under the ashes of Mount Vesuvius after its eruption, there was evidence of shops that looked like what we now know as pizzerias and of flatcakes that look exactly like pizza in 79 AD. Now, other historians claim that records of pizza have dated back to the 6th century BC, where soldiers decided that their calling didn't involve a helmet, but a puffy white hat that chefs wear. With that, they decided that dough with various toppings would be the best way to pursue their new careers. Whether it was the Persian soldiers baking pizzas on their shields, or whether in Pompeii and Naples in 79 AD, pizza was first made in the United States by Neapolitan pizza chef Raffaele Esposito, who prepared Queen Margherita of Savoy her very own pizza. No, for real, he was the one to make the first margherita pizza. Technological advances, coupled with the fact that pizza very quickly rose to become one of the most popular foods within the first few decades of it being in the United States, the production and purpose of pizza was changed. In Naples, pizza was supposed to be a cheap and convenient food that was extremely versatile. After spreading to the rest of Italy after World War II, pizza represented a part of Italian cuisine that should be celebrated, commemorated, and protected. Decades later, pizza became a staple of American culture as it was embedded into the national consciousness as something more than just a comfort food. People were writing children's literature about pizza. College students were constantly seeking it out, and it even became a popular item found in the background of Hollywood films.
What are your opinions on pineapple on pizza?
I like pineapple. It's my number 1 favorite pizza, actually. I eat it all the time. Like, if I like, my family gets half and half, pineapple pizza. Like, I will not eat anything other than that. Legitimately, it tastes way better than any other thing. So you're making a weird face. Go f*** yourself. It's just yummy as shit.
So now I know where pizza came from, but that still doesn't tell us where pineapple on pizza came from. Now, you'd be perfectly average if you expected the birthplace of Hawaiian pizza to be in Hawaii or even Italy. But no, it didn't come from Hawaii or Italy. It came from Ontario? Sounds like a Pokemon. Yep, Ontario, Canada. Chatham, Ontario, Canada, to be more specific. The true father of pineapple and pizza is Sam Panopoulos. The unique topping premiered in Sam's Restaurant, the satellite restaurant, in 1962 as a last-ditch effort to attract customers to his place of business. The origin behind the name Hawaiian pizza came from the brand of canned pineapple used on the pie.
Guys, I am from France, international student, and I can tell Italians, they take this question seriously. Never put pineapples on pizza.
So what implications does this new invention have on pizza as a whole? Is it a stain upon the true nature of pizza and the bastardization of its traditions, or is it just pineapple on pizza? Pizza is a culture itself that has especially deep ties to Italy. In Naples, the city's pizza received special status from the European Union in 2009 to protect the original pizza recipe. There are over 15,000 pizzerias in Naples alone, with head chefs that are famous across the country. Niccolò, a university student from Cagliari, had to say this about the Italian dish. Italians are generally really proud of creating something so delicious and so popular. It's a versatile dish, everyone loves it, it's been reinterpreted and reinvented so many times and adapted to different cultures and tastes. Just look at the whole pineapple controversy. So I think it makes us feel appreciated in a way. Now, several Italians have stronger feelings about Hawaiian pizza, and it is often used against them. One example occurred in the Euro soccer final in 2020. England and Italy faced off, and England fans only ate pineapple pizza before and during the game. One delivery company saw a 1,680% increase in pizza orders. England's efforts to distract the Italians did not work, though, as Italians still won the championship. Mess with pizza, lose the soccer game.
I'm John Hayes, and I'm a professor of food science, and I'm also director of the Sensory Evaluation Center.
What is the basic science behind the sweet and salty combination that we know and love?
So one of the things we like when it comes to food preferences is to get a sense of contrast between different things. So nobody wants to just eat something really simple. Nobody drinks just sugar water. So if you even think about something as Kool-Aid, which we think of as being very simple, there's a sour, sweet contrast in there. And there's also the aroma, the flavor that's in there as well. So even something as simple as Kool-Aid has that contrast built into it. So then you can think about things like salted caramel, where you have that sweet, salty contrast as well, plus the flavor of all those volatile chemicals that are in there as well.
How does the acidity of pineapple affect pizza and its naturally salty flavor?
So I don't know that it's the acidity per se, but there definitely is a little bit of sourness that you get. And then there's also a freshness if you think about the texture of it when it's cooked, that you end up with that soft little juicy morsel in the bite that contrasts again. So now we're getting a texture contrast between the crispiness of the crust and the chewiness of the cheese with the soft juiciness of the pineapple piece.
So you're saying that it's not the acidity of the pineapple that makes people dislike pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, I suspect it probably really is the texture. It could also be that people just think fruit is weird on a pizza because you do get that sweetness. Some of the other things we put on pizza, like peppers, can be sweet as well. But other than the tomato sauce itself, which often has a lot of sugar in it, most of the other things we don't put on pizza are a little more savory than they are sweet.
And finally, what is your opinion of pineapple on pizza?
So I personally like pineapple on pizza, but only when it's paired with ham, right? So the original Hawaiian pizza that was invented, ironically, in Canada, of all places, in the 1960s, you get that really nice contrast between the saltiness, the intense saltiness in the ham, and again, that texture contrast with that little sweet burst in each different mouthful of the pineapple.
All in all, this is all just a debate over what pizza toppings people prefer. Though some are very passionate about this debate, in the end, people like the pizza toppings they like, and that probably won't be changed by a tweet, TikTok, or even a song. I mean, pineapple on pizza isn't that bad.
Listen, I have had it with this pineapple on pizza debate. What are you guys talking about? How does it make any sense to put something sweet like a pineapple on something like a pizza? That doesn't work. You think that's okay to put pineapple on a pizza? Alright, listen up. I'm sick of this. Went on Insta to check some pics, trying to look at some sexy chicks, but I can't escape from these pizza clips. Then I went on Twitter too, trying to get out of this bad mood. Now I don't know what to do because what I saw made me wanna puke. Pineapple pics popping off. What's going on? This gotta stop. Take that awful topping off. Next one I see is getting blocked. How you gonna act like it's okay to mix sugar and salt like that? It doesn't work. My stomach hurts. It's simply just the thought of that. Why'd you have to go and ruin something so perfect? You sabotaged the cheesy taste. Now tell me, was it worth it? And if you eat this garbage, then just get out of my face. You call it Hawaiian, but I call it a disgrace. Cause I don't care what they say.